instinctive, something of the genius about him. And the excitement here, I just think community is what it's all about. The way that the UAE have embraced the tournament, the way that people are talking about cricket, the way that the players are managing to cope with the first lockdown and then the various restrictions is really had three superb matches. By excitement here, I just think community is all about. The way that some answers been absolutely fascinating to watch. A lot of young talent on the show tonight. Not least that boy, by the way, Yashadzi Jaiswal, wonderful natural cricketer. Reminder of the format, 8 teams are playing 56 league matches. That's a lot of cricket over a 7-week period. Of course, they played twice. You know this, but it's worth repeating. The top 4 qualify for the playoffs. This is a point for no result. Seems unlikely to be in the Middle East. And no points at all. Nothing if you go down. In the case of a tie, it's a super over. We had one already just the other night. It was a disappointing event in itself. What went before was quite astounding. Remember, 1 run to win of 3 balls. Punjab, but they couldn't put it off. The final will be on the 10th of November. A little low haze here as the golden evening comes upon us in Sharjah. A surface that looks, well, bare of grass. Almost rolled mud. Looks as if it'll be slow. A little damp on the outer edges of it. I would think the cat will chase him. Difficult to know quite what to do first in these matches where you're uncertain of the surface. These are the dimensions, 73 metres down the ground. Biggest hit here, sidebound is relatively short. It's actually the smallest of the 3 venues by some margin. It's not without fear. Intense surrounding the grounds, big screens, advertising. Really is extraordinary to pull off the atmosphere that we've managed to do with the telecast in the previous 3 matches. Floated in the sky, came down, chose to bowl first on the surface. Alongside me, Kevin Peterson, Sunny Gavaskar, 2 great players and dear friends. Over to you, Kev.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, we are set for Rajasthan's first game here in Sharjah. The newcomer, he's coming from KKR. Won't mention Jaswal, youngster, stroke maker. We know what Sanju Samson does. Sanju Samson is one of those players that you just love to watch. A lot has been said about Steve Smith, and quite rightly so, David Miller, Parat, but it's a pretty good batting lineup if you ask me. It's one that you wouldn't like to see get going if you're the opposition and you wouldn't like to bowl to. To get to the bowlers, go for Karan Archer. I'll tell you what, have a look at that. Do not cut, but Archer and Karan off. Coming off a good series in the UK. Sunny's going to take you through the Chennai Super Kings.
And they won their first game against the Mumbai Indians, and so why change a winning combination? So they will go with Watson and Vijay to open the batting. Duplessis, who played such a capital innings the other day, he'll be at 3. Ruturaj Gaikwad comes in, making his debut. Kedar Jadhav, MS Dhoni, Ravindra Jadeja, Sam Curran, Deepak Chahar will open the bowling along with Sam Curran, Piyush Chawla, the leg spinner, and Engidi.
Well, obvious first question for you guys. Ambati Raidu, I mean, that's a terrible loss. Sick, I hear. A player I love to watch.
Yes, I think that's going to be a big blow because he's the kind of player who takes the game away from the opposition. Vastly experienced player. And so, yes, I think he will be missed. But it's an opportunity then for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Steve Smith coming in after having missed the 1-day games with a concussion. And Ravindra